it honestly tastes like apple pie filling. Hey guys, so I am just getting ready to make some fig preserves. I decided to go ahead and do 2 batches. So I'm gonna do some of the strawberry fig preserves for family. So I'm gonna make these to kind of give away to people, maybe Christmas time, we'll see. But I'm making those with the jello. And so that's gonna have sugar in the jello in it. And then I might do some or try my hand at some without sugar, with just like cinnamon and nutmeg and honey. But these are the figs. I've got more in the fridge, but these are what I'm going to be working with today. This may even be too much for what I'm doing, because I have 8 half-pint jars and 2 pint jars that I'm planning. I've got them in the oven heating up now at 180 degrees in the oven, and I've got my water bath canner starting to heat up, and I've got my lids and rings soaking in some soapy water. I'm going to rinse them off in just a minute. So apparently these rings and lids, you do not have to sanitize and put in hot water. You don't have to boil them. You just wash them real good in soapy water. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to get started. So I'm actually going to start by cleaning these figs really good. I'm going to put them in this pot, and I'm gonna wash them really well, and then I'm going to cut the tips off. I'm not gonna just take the stem, I'm gonna actually cut the whole tip off, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and quarter them up. So now I've got these in here, and I added 1/4 cup of water, and now I'm going to take a potato smasher and I'm going to mash all of them down. Kind of gently mash with the heat on about medium. Okay, so I finished mashing the best they're gonna get. There are some green ones in here. That's okay, I think they'll cook down just fine. And I actually like it with some chunky fruit in there, so it's not all mush completely. And so now I'm gonna take and slowly, gradually add this strawberry jello. We're gonna do that kind of gradual. It's going to turn a really pretty color here. See? Looks like a mess right now. This stuff here, this jello, is plenty sweet enough. In my first batch I added sugar, but I'm actually not adding sugar to this one because I feel like it's going to be plenty sweet enough without the sugar. So I got the jello all mixed in, and it's a really pretty color. So now we're just gonna let this simmer for 15 minutes, and then we'll jar it up. Hopefully these green ones, see, you can kind of see they're a little green and probably could be mushed a little more, but they'll cook down in these 15 minutes. They'll cook down more too. So, and then we'll jar it up and we'll get them ready. So I got the red one heating and cooking, and now the one on the back burner is gonna be the one I try to do without sugar, with the honey and the cinnamon and nutmeg. We're gonna see how this goes. So I mashed the figs down just a little bit, and now I'm gonna add 2.5 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and a pinch or 2 of salt. Okay, so I took isn't that beautiful? I don't know if you can even see how pretty that is. Let me show you. Look at how pretty red that is. It's beautiful and nice and gelled and thick. So what we're gonna do now is I have the small 1/2 pint jars, and we're gonna go ahead and fill these up, and then we're gonna put them in the water bath canner. So the jars have been heating in the oven at about 185. So one of the things that I do on these jars is take a damp, let me dampen it a little bit. A little damp paper towel, and just kind of wipe around the edges, because you want to make sure you get a good seal. And I did get this one a little full, so that right there is my sugar-free honey preserves, fig preserves. They are simmering for 45 minutes. So instead of simmering them for 15 like you do the strawberry ones, you have to simmer them just a little bit longer, because they don't have the pectin, they don't have the gelatin to gel up. So we're gonna let them reduce a little bit. Probably, it's got about 20 more minutes left on there. And then I've got all of my strawberry fig preserves. So that made 7 1/2 pint jars. And it was just perfect, actually, because I have none left. So, I would say that was probably about a little over a gallon, maybe 1.5 gallons for the strawberry fig preserves. And it filled up 7 1/2 pint jars. They're gonna be beautiful. Hopefully everything goes well. It's gonna be beautiful red color. The other ones won't be as pretty per se, but I'm gonna feel a lot better about us eating these as a treat. Once a year we might do the strawberry fig preserves. I did taste them to make sure they tasted good though. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but these are boiling real good now. So I put actually that timer's for those, and this timer is for these. So 15 minutes, they will sit in the water bath canner for 15 minutes, and then we will take them out, let them sit for like a whole day before we disturb them, and then these, we'll jar them up and put them in to water bath can. But these right here, so these are the tips. These are gonna go to the chickens. They're gonna be extremely happy, because we've already sent out there to them the ones that were just disintegrated. They were very, very mushy, too mushy. You want mushy in preserves, but you don't want that. Like, it was nothing hardly left of them. I'm gonna show you real quick. These, so let me just explain. The sugar-free one didn't make as much. It made enough for 2 whole pints and a half a pint. And the half a pint, I decided we're just gonna go ahead and eat right now because it's delicious. So that's what it turned out like. It honestly tastes like apple pie filling. It's kind of weird, but it really does. It tastes like apple pie filling. Be wonderful on some ice cream if I did ice cream. Maybe some vanilla yogurt. I've got some sugar-free vanilla yogurt that this would be great on. So these are what I got from Strawberry. They're all different levels. I didn't even them up, but yeah, so isn't that beautiful? That looks, oh, I'm touching them. I'm not supposed to touch them. That looks just like strawberry jam, but it's strawberry fig preserves. It's beautimous. And I'm gonna leave those there for a little bit, and I'm gonna take a few more bites of this while those boil for 15 minutes. All right, so this is the final product. I'm not sure if these sealed. It took them a while to come to a boil, so I did keep them in there about 17 minutes. So we'll see. And actually, I let my family try that. And look, the whole jar is just about gone. So it's okay if those didn't seal, because we'll probably eat them up pretty fast. And not only that, but I'm fixing more. Probably another 3 or 4 pints is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this batch and let those settle. And there you go. I hope that this video was helpful to you guys and that it was maybe not clear as mud, maybe clear. Either way, I will put down in the description what I did in case I missed telling you guys about a step, okay? All right, if you're still breathing, there's still hope. I will see you on the next one.